What's up, guys? It's Pokemon Juju. Today's Wednesday, April 27th, 2022. We are the Unwighed Podcast, where we talk to you about all things Pokemon on a weekly basis. And with me today, I have the lovely, the beautiful
Pokesoull.
And the gorgeous and scrumptious.
Scrumptious Bobo, man.
Bobo?
Oh, my God.
What's up, yeah?
What's up?
You don't think he's scrumptious? I think he's scrumptious.
It's pretty scrumptious.
You weren't saying that last night?
And I think
so.
You're voluptuous. And I think you're what I described you as. I forgot already what I said, but whatever. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
My girlfriend.
I was like, what was that? It's like, bitch, come clean the dishes.
We just started. Give him an hour.
Yo, damn. It's not going to be an hour.
What have you guys been up to for the last time?
Give it a I love that.
Oh, man.
What have we been up? I'm just kidding. I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
I did sound like bugs, right? I sound like bugs. Yeah. No, nothing really, man. I actually did not pick anything up this week.
Nothing. No. I'm not picking anything up until that PSA sub
Oh yeah, I'm just like waiting for that too. But
what stage are you?
4.
Stage 4.
I'm on 3.
4.
Oh, the trap zone.
Wait, hold on. No, green is.
No, it's not sad.
Oh yeah, this is stage 4.
Yeah, it's Twilight Zone. You get stuck there.
So we don't know how long.
If y'all do PSA, stage 4 is a bitch. It just takes forever.
So new to PSA, what exactly is stage 4?
So it's a grading. It's a grading.
Oh, it's like
it's usually
it's
usually the longest, but once you get past 4, it's like 5, 6, 7.
Then it's like every day it changes basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
typically, how long does stage 4 usually?
Maybe it will
take?
depend. It's only 19 cards. Maybe a week.
Depends
maybe 2
on the
weeks,
zone.
Maybe 4 years. I don't know.
Yeah. I was waiting 2 years for at one point.
Hold on. You've entered the Twilight Zone, where cards are graded, but we don't know when.
Cards are green.
Today we have a PSA sub, 19 cards. We don't know.
Is that what you said? 19?
Nah, it's a horrible
yeah,
I
slide.
said 19 because you thought it was 20.
Yeah.
Why didn't y'all just add another card?
I
Dude, I
told
did not
him.
want to go through it and think there was so much pressure picking one more card. So I
Did
decided
you get another 20?
I did, but I haven't. I just got the email. It's like if you don't use it in 5 days.
Yeah.
But like I said,
I figured it out though.
What?
I figured out that if you get your on Tuesday, we got ours, or I got one. If you don't submit before Thursday and you get in line, it won't let you get any more.
Yeah, I knew that already.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Well, I thought you knew that already.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's why I try to submit. I'm like right off the bat.
No, I wait. I'm just chill.
But so the reason I'm not buying anything, the reason I'm waiting is because I feel like I might get hit with some upcharges.
Oh.
At least I'm
Yeah,
hoping
on the
I do.
grades.
I'm hoping I do. So
Totally forgot about that. I don't think
That's a
I'm
good
gonna get
thing,
any. I don't think I got any 10s in there.
I don't think so.
I got 9s at best. Like my Charizard. No. Yeah, my base set Charizard might.
Yeah, I
it's
think
like,
your base set Charizard might get a 9.
Yeah,
That shit was clean,
that may
bro.
get a 9. And my Ursaring, the Ursaring Prime, that I feel has a possibility for a 10. But
If I do recall, I think that's gonna get an 8.
an 8? No. You said
It's gonna get a 6.
No.
You know what? You know what? Argue with me again. It's a 4 now.
Argue with me again. It's gonna be a 4. Now, I didn't pick anything up this week. Actually, kind of a little bummed, just because I've been looking at stuff like Mercari and eBay and all that kind of shit, and I'm just like,
Do it.
I don't want to spend any money because we're getting closer and closer to fucking.
That's another
reason I'm not buying
anything this weekend too.
It's
Yeah.
like a month. Oh yeah, and then
Yeah,
tomorrow.
and-
Y'all want to
and
meet
then-
up there? Or what?
Is it? It's not tomorrow. I thought it was Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
I might go on Sunday.
No, tomorrow's
I
Thursday.
go tomorrow.
Today's Wednesday.
I don't
Wednesday.
know.
We do the
Y'all
podcast.
just set the date.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. We do the pod.
I actually forgot. I got to work early today, and I
Wait,
went
is
home
there
and it's like,
crickets?
oh shit.
Cricket's just the purple one.
There you go.
I don't even touch the buttons, and I know this. Come on, guys.
Label maker. My buddy messaged me that I work with, and he randomly messaged me and said label maker, and I
Guys,
was like,
if you
fuck.
guys want to ship us a label maker, that'd be great.
Even though they both have them at home, they just
Yeah.
don't bring them. You
No.
ship them to my work.
That's
we'll
not
have
even
it
nothing.
here.
There's other stuff we'll tell you about that we forgot to. He's so mad.
I'm so
he's
upset.
texting us, and we're like, oh yeah, I forgot about bringing that. My bad.
We're not
like,
seeing any successful if we keep forgetting.
Oh.
that's
I
actually
know
what's-
why you forget. I don't know why I forget.
That's actually what today's topic is about. It's why is Pokemon so successful?
Yeah.
man.
But before we get into that, we're gonna get into a few things. One of those being today's sponsor, brought to you by.
Hey.
Graded guard. Hit the button. Hit the
Graded-
pink one. Pink one. Graded guard. I've been wanting to. I don't know why. I was thinking about it when I was listening to the
You
podcast.
gotta tell them as soon as it's set to wait for the
Yeah.
sound for it.
That's the isn't that the show and
That's
tell?
the show and
button?
It's show and tell, but it can also
Wait,
be
hold
graded
on.
guard.
We can not that one. No, that would be okay. No,
No.
that's our.
We're gonna pick a different sound. It's gonna be the graded guard. I want to do the graded guard. That's graded guard for your guardians.
You need to have the editor like put those words like just
Right?
really
All
fast,
fast.
like really fast.
Okay, next episode is gonna be on the
hilarious.
bottom of the screen. You're gonna see that what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean,
So I say the same thing every time. I'm just saying it so fast you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but yeah, did
Oh my
y'all?
God.
So no one else picked up anything?
I
No.
did. I brought it for show and tell.
I keep
Oh,
having
yeah.
people send me links to stuff, but
Do you just
Yeah.
go to do you just go to Whataburger? all
I
the
go to
time?
Whataburger every time on the way here.
You
It's a
don't-
tradition.
So you don't like
It's a
what like
tradition.
Burger King or like Wendy's?
But there's not a Burger King or Wendy's on the way.
Do you
over
like
here.
Wendy's?
Sure.
Wendy's nuts in your mouth?
Oh man, dude, it's fucking horrible. Hold on.
Thank you.
He's so smooth with it. Like it's
driving.
like
I was driving here and I said, okay, how's he gonna get me with a Pokemon like dick joke reference on the way over here? And I set myself up. Fucking shit, that was good.
You're good, sir.
So that's what 4 or 5 in a row now.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about now. You got me so bad.
But I do like Wendy's. Wendy's is like
I was just thinking about fucking food, and this motherfucker hit me in the face.
I
with a-
did too.
fucking these nuts.
I love how he only gets you though. He doesn't
I
get
know.
me.
Well, I choose out randomly depending on what's happening.
But yeah, it's really hard to get me because I'm pretty good. But that would have got me because
No,
I was not
okay.
expecting it so early on.
You see, you say that, but I'm in my safe space right now. Okay? I'm opened up. I'm vulnerable. And you just do this time
Oh,
after time.
man.
Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you, man.
Hey,
Well,
whatever
you 3
happens,
times.
Fool me 3 times.
You're an idiot.
There's
Oh,
not really
man.
any like TCG or sales news, is there? Is there a lot of that
No,
going
not
on?
really. Just other than the Astro Radiance. If you want to guys go to Poke Beach, there's new cards that have been leaked.
Yeah,
So that's
some
gonna be
new
cool.
cards were leaked.
A lot of cards are coming up.
I saw a
from
Gardevoir character rare and I saw a Galarian
like it?
Zapdos character rare. The Gardevoir was cool. Zapdos was cool. The Calyrex Ice Rider. One I think actually looks pretty dumb. It looks super similar to just like the one from Chilling Reign.
Yeah, I think they're just bringing them over.
I thought you said God of War instead of Gardevoir.
Gardevoir. She's a nice lady.
The God of War.
She thick.
Okay.
Smash pass.
Oh, smash.
It's time for some.
Show and tell.
Show and tell.
Who went first last time? When was the last time? It was when Trey. No, did we do one after that one?
Yeah.
After Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went first last time.
Oh, your turn.
I'll go first.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Right when you're about to bring it out, I'm gonna press it.
But you're gonna do the zoomies because I suck at the zoom in. Okay.
Okay.
So first, we're gonna talk about how clean the back.
Oh,
is.
you motherfucker.
He would bring
We're gonna talk
that.
about how clean the back.
Hold on, let's make this a PSA 1.
No, I'll kill you. Show it. No, other way. You gotta show the back first.
Oh.
It's ruined. It's
Okay,
ruined
hold on.
suspense. So look how clean the back is.
Look how easy I did that too.
Go closer. You see.
That actually is like really good borders too.
Boner, really good boner.
And then show like the other side, the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I'm
There's
trying
not a
to-
sing. There's literally not a
get an
single,
angle.
a lot of single white dot. Well, now you can't see anything.
Well,
But
no, I'm trying to get an angle so they can see the.
there's literally no whiting on it. But it's a clean card.
Clean First
Yeah.
Edition
No,
Neo
no,
I
Genesis.
think I'm about to express this.
Lugia.
Little, he's
Little-
poop.
little
He's
swirl.
pooping
Yeah.
a swirl out.
All right, guys, what is it? Is it Lugia or Lugia? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Lugia?
It's-
What the hell?
Lugia.
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 How does the song go?
There's like a
Fuck
weird
the
like
fuck-
whale noise.
I actually
I thought.
just saw the movie again.
Really? Oh, dude, dude.
Yeah.
I used to
It's my
like.
favorite one.
I used to love that song. Like I would just be like, dude, I want to hear this song over and over. And over
the
again.
like the lamentation of Lugia or whatever.
Yeah,
It
the
has a
little-
weird title.
the song that the girls fucking plays on the thing and dances and shit.
Go on your computer and listen to that song
I'm
next time
going
you're
to.
sad.
And dance to it.
I'm going to.
So that was
Actually, I'll
mine.
be
I'm about
back.
to express grade mine. I think I have
Yeah?
with that shining Charizard I have. I think I'm just gonna send them both. Can I get a hiya?
I can do
Okay,
that really
we need to
good.
record that for a sound.
Yeah, I will do it. I do that. So
He
I,
said
that was
it in the
really-
last episode that he
But
can do it
I can
really
do it really
good.
good.
It
I can
sounded
do it
like a
even
girl
better.
doing it though.
Yeah, I was at the Costco with my wife, and every time we go to like a store and she's not, I just do it randomly loud, and she's just so upset when I do it too.
I'd be doing it all the time.
I was on the phone at work and I had a coworker and she's sitting there. She's not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm talking to my wife and I did it and she just busted out laughing because she's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Just needed one."
What's your show and tell?
Mine. It just makes me feel good. Yeah.
You've won a new car.
So mine's a little different from yours. So mine's
We're going the opposite on this.
yeah, they're in a completely different direction. I'm not gonna take it out. Just do it like this.
There's
so,
1,000%.
Look at the back real quick. As you can see, that huge ass fucking crease right there.
Oh
But
wow!
other than that, the centering's good.
If you look there, Bob, that crease is detrimental to the
We
grade.
also have this right here.
That's a Pokeball. Oh wow! I didn't see that's like a
No.
thing coming off.
It's torn off.
Oh, it's like legit peeled.
Yeah. And then so I want to thank Pokesoull for letting me know. Shout outs to 100 Charizard
Sounds
that I
like a
bought
rap.
this from.
I
So
want to
this is
thank
for him.
Pokesoull for letting him know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get PSA 1 on this. I'm actually sending this out my next semester. I'm on my third 20th submission, so let's see what happens.
You're just stacking up subs.
Yeah, dude. So like I got the same one y'all got, and then I got one, and then I just got another one.
Look, this guy doesn't even have it ready.
I
He's
don't
trying
even
to-
know, dude. I don't never know what to
So,
pick
yeah,
because nothing's
Fuck
cool
it
enough,
out,
dude.
man. Everything's
Everything's
cool. Anything's
cool.
cool. You're cool,
Just
man.
show your dick.
Too
No.
cool for school. That's on the Patreon. This fucking guy, man, so professional.
It's funny because this is pre-recorded, so we're ready.
like we have plenty of time to pick these things out.
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
No, you can just show them.
You could honestly pick that Charmander right there. That would have been cool.
Yeah, the Charmander would be way cooler.
Zoom in.
It's first edition.
Yeah, zoom in.
His first edition.
Yeah, all the packs up here are first edition except for the base
This
set.
guy, I don't got nothing cool.
Well, they're just packs.
All the
Packs are cool, bro. Where do you think cards come
Okay.
from? Birds?
So this is my my first edition
Let's open it.
Gym Heroes.
Dude, I
Booster
really want to
pack.
get some packs, just like some old packs just to open, like on the video.
I
one
do
day.
too. I want to start ripping some vintage shit.
Hey, let's start right now.
Now.
Dude, what if we just tied him down and?
I'm just kidding.
Don't point at me like I'm the camera, bitch.
You are the camera bitch.
And then it's
Yeah,
gonna say
that's-
camera,
that
bitch.
is my,
Go across my chest.
Don't. That would have been funny if you split that.
I finished it.
Guys, tell me. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Not you guys. I'm asking you guys a question. If you come with some friends,
I was like, what?
if you come over and hang out with some friends and you bring Whataburger, bring a shake for your friend. Like, just be considerate.
I am being considerate about each other, everyone's weight, the time of night.
God damn, he goes calling us fat.
No, I was thinking more like drinking thick shakes this late in the day. It's not good for you.
It's only 7 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock now.
Is it? Oh shit.
It's not 8 o'clock.
It is
It's
8 o'clock.
8:03. Thank you.
Way to be
no,
late.
No, but maybe bring some fries next time or
Yeah.
something. You know, next
That
time.
was
You know,
like free
no,
fries
guys,
for
what's
that.
hella funny is every time Juju comes in, he automatically tells Soul, like, hey, where's my snacks? Or like, you got snacks?
It's a
Yeah,
joke.
no, he asked me
Hey,
for.
I don't see it.
Because
for
that
my-
one
for my-
time,
I don't see it.
What, the jokes?
The fucking fridge.
Yeah, bro. Where's the fridge?
One day, guys.
I was promised for my free labor that I was gonna get a fridge. I was gonna get a craft catered bar, craft singles.
I want
Where's the craft bar?
at least
The
some,
crap bar?
some Lunchables.
So wait, is that okay? You know how they have like movies and they have like, oh yeah, there's a craft bar. Is it like sponsored by Kraft or is it like craft? Is this the word for like a bunch of different things? I'm
You know,
always
that's
wondering
like
that.
more stupid than when I was asking about his nose ring.
like Kraft macaroni.
No, yeah, like Kraft. Is it a craft bar with only craft products or is it like you know? What
I
I'm
don't
talking
even know what a
about?
Kraft bar
You've
is.
never heard like
Yeah,
yeah, acting be like, oh, we got a craft bar. It's like,
I've never heard that in my
You're
life.
gonna have to Google that,
Go
guys.
Google it.
Put the description of what a craft bar is in the comments. for
what
him.
it means to you.
What it means.
So
to
I
you.
thought we were
means
gonna have a
to
craft
you.
bar here full of crafts.
Somebody's gonna be like,
I don't
craft bar
have it.
means life.
Okay, but here's the real question though: like Kraft macaroni or like Velveeta macaroni or like
Velveeta. You can't go any other
Do we
way.
just become best friends?
Velveeta.
Yep.
You like Velveeta too?
Yeah. so-
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of people I asked, they're like, no,
So
it's Kraft, and I'm just like, bro,
when you're
Velveeta's
a little
fucking tight.
when you're a little broke, you can go easy melt. tastes almost just the same, just as cheesy.
Nah, I'm never.
But-
I mean,
I'm never gonna be.
No.
I'm never gonna be broke.
I'm gonna be broke, but not that broke.
Now I'm saying
Not Easy Melt.
if they don't have it, like if they sell out and you see Easy Melt, you're fine. I'm stamp
All right.
approval from a
Comments,
fat guy.
guys, in the comments.
But never
They don't
great value.
have Easy Melt.
Never great
no,
value.
not Easy Melt, but in the comments, Kraft or Velveeta, guys.
Never great value though. Okay?
Never great value. No. No. Or okay. Well, what about like raviolis? Like
Chef Boyardee.
like Chef Boyardee, or like are you good with the
Handmade,
Kraft?
bro.
Like with
Handmade.
the
What's
with the great with like the great value shit, or like fucking
I'll
the
never-
spaghetti,
I
or
never
like
get Walmart
spaghettios,
brand.
or like the spaghettios
good.
ones.
Spaghetti is good.
Spaghetti. I think spaghetti isn't shit. I haven't had anything from a can in a very long time. I got married and she cooks. That's lies.
Hell yeah.
I'm dead serious. Like a canned stuff. Like
You're like pounding, bro.
The only canned stuff I have, we get is like corn,
You never eat tuna fish.
but that's good.
You don't like tuna
I
fish
haven't tuna fish
sandwiches?
in a while.
Dude, I
Yeah,
have like a
I don't
tuna
like-
fish sandwich.
I don't like tuna fish because I
couple
don't like
times a week.
mayonnaise.
So-
but like I eat it. I like it when it's not, when there's nothing in
wait.
it.
You wait.
So you don't like mayonnaise? Okay, so like if I'm eating a burger, like a sandwich, I fucking hate mayonnaise. Like I'm like, ugh. Flash forward to me making tuna fish sandwich. I'm like going in the mayonnaise. So I'm like,
I am the same way. Like,
as
mayonnaise
I
on
catch
burgers and
myself,
stuff.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then I'm even like licking the spoon, and I'm like,
Why am
how
I
do I
eating that?
hate
Yes.
mayonnaise on a sandwich, but I love it inside of tuna?
Or
when I was
have you
little,
had tuna and macaroni? But not with the cheese. Have you had just the pasta and dude, you gotta try.
oh,
it.
like a macaroni salad type deal, cold.
but don't put the cheese or anything. It's just mayonnaise, macaroni, and pasta.
Yeah, when I was in cross country and used to go to like all these weird like random like white friends' houses for like the cross country dinners, the mom's like, I made a macaroni salad, and it was like macaroni and like tuna.
You got a casserole.
I was like,
Oh,
what the
I
fuck
actually
is
did.
this?
I actually did pick something up this week.
Okay,
but
so fast forward.
Rewind.
So did we buy anything this week, guys?
You did the wrong button, but okay.
It was
We don't have a button
It was
for
fine,
it.
it was fine.
It was magic.
I didn't buy cards, but I did buy like 8 new fucking Pokemon shirts.
Did you get any of
that's
them?
good.
No, they're still on the way.
Oh, I was hoping you were wearing one, and I was like, have you sported
I'm
it?
wearing like a Pokemon shirt, but
Yeah.
What do you have on your shirt?
oh,
That is a mega
wait, it's
Charizard.
yeah, it's a mega.
It's
Charizard.
always odd.
Only for thrifters.
So
Is that their company?
Thrifters.
thrifters. I think that's Instagram.
I
or
was
Thrifters or
elected to
something like that.
lead, not to read.
Oh, I can't fucking read it upside down. It's got 3s and 1s and shit in it. I'm like, I don't know
I
what
want
I'm
to say
looking at.
I want to say it's thrifters, but just in different like.
I think that's the Instagram, but like, yeah, I got these like a while
Those
back.
are pretty sick. So my question: have you washed that shirt before?
Have I washed it? Yes.
And that doesn't come off. See, I want to make T-shirts, but I can't find a company that does it to where that. shit doesn't-
Eventually, this will come off. Eventually, it will come off.
All things fade over time.
But this is like this is screen printed.
But
yeah.
do all things fade over time?
Is that Ken?
What?
Is that Ken?
Ken?
Yeah.
Like the Barbie doll? Ken?
Can we fit these nuts in your mouth?
I was looking. I was like, you suck.
All right, that's the
got
last
me.
one. I'm
You
done.
got me.
Soul 1.
You got me.
Juju 25.
25. This is actually blue.
Okay, so you and I.
This is
Oh, wait.
I was waiting for you to
Can
say-
we get like a close up on my shirt though? 'Cause this is
Yeah.
this is a cool ass shirt.
I like the metalcore one a little better than
Oh,
this
that
one,
one is
honestly. This one's like.
He spelled that wrong.
It looks like you got this like in Mexico.
Oh, but there's,
Nah,
there's
bro.
there's a back.
Do you remember platform
There's a back.
shoes?
This-
Platforms with a P.
No.
No, you don't remember those?
Is this another
the back
joke?
was good. No, it's not. It's not.
I'm not responding to anything you say.
No, so back in the day, there was these things called platform shoes, and they had a P in the front of the tongue.
Oh, Fat Farm.
Yes.
Yeah, Fat Farm.
So
Oh, you're saying platform shoes.
So I think I did say that actually, but I wanted them so bad.
fucking wanted them
Dude, No. I got them, but I didn't get them.
They were the knockoff.
It was a Q. I'm not even lying, bro. I thought I was such a badass walking into school, and then and then I started on my shoes, and they're like, "Why is it backwards?" I was like, "Huh?" And because I'm gonna say it down, I'm like,
Quat Farms.
so I was like, stupid.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
The quack was good.
Yeah,
yeah.
So,
I thought it was cool, but it wasn't.
Farms.
It's time for Pokemon Juju's dad joke of the day.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So, guys,
I'm ready for. I'm ready for
forgot.
one
I
or
just had to
two.
look down 'cause I wrote
I'm
it
ready
down.
for one or two.
1 or 2. It's either yellow or green. You're getting yellow or green.
Why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
Because they can fly.
Because if they flew over the bay, we'd have to call them bagels.
That was a good one. I like that.
There you go.
Oh man,
Thanks, guys.
that was a good one.
That's pretty good.
I haven't heard that before.
That was really good.
That was good.
Pretty good. All right, so today's topic is why is Pokemon so fucking successful?
As in, just successful.
Over from
How long
like
has it been already?
25 years.
25 years.
Right? Through the anniversary.
25th anniversary just happened.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can't
Well,
do math.
25 years since it was released in Japan.
Yeah.
So in America, it's like
23?
No, because it was released in 1998.
Wasn't it 90, 95 and then 90...
99?
Yeah.
99. The Christmas 1999, folks. It was the crazy year. Pokemon hitting the shelves 1999.
What the fuck was I doing in 1999?
What were you doing in
I
1999?
was 10.
You were 10?
Yeah.
I was like
It
8,
was 7.
7. Oh, we're all like 1 year apart.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Why is 7?
I knew you were going to say that because it...
So, Pokemon, why do you think it's so successful? Before we get into like
let's
the
go one-
reasoning
let's
of
go
why,
one by
let's go
one.
why
Let's
we
go
think
one by
it's
one.
for why.
Me
Well,
first
off the top of
or-
your, it's off the top of the dome. Why do you think it's so successful?
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say Pikachu, kind of like a make. So I did this last time. Yeah. So
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, okay,
but let
fine.
me try to ask you something. But let me
It's
finish
because of
asking you.
I'm secretly butthurt from all the jokes, and I'm trying to think of a way to avoid them next time. So like,
Do you know
when you
Ken?
say Pikachu, you look like you mean like almost like as Mickey Mouse is to like Disney.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So
I just think like Pikachu is just like I mean, I don't think it's the cutest thing in the fucking world, but like I think back
mouse.
then it was like, oh my god, fucking Pikachu is the cutest thing in the world, and fucking people just went apeshit for it.
To yours, Pikachu or Charizard, who's more popular?
I'm not falling for this one either.
Huh?
Pikachu. Like,
You can't make a dick joke over
Charizard.
Like Pikachu.
Your Charizard? Like,
No, I said
who's
Pikachu.
who's carrying the brand right now?
Pikachu.
Yeah?
100%.
Yeah, but I think it's carrying the brand. But as far as the TCG goes, it's 100% Charizard.
You see in the back of his head, he's thinking that there's a dick joke involved too.
Who's scared to carry these nuts? I don't know.
He's scared to respond to questions.
Guys in the comments put Charizard, Pikachu, who's carrying the brand. But I think they did a survey a while back. Actually, Greninja's the most
Popular one?
popular
yeah,
Pokemon.
I did see that. But that
Which I
don't-
agree. I love Greninja. It's one
I
of my
think
top 5.
I think Greninja's
Oh, the
cool,
weird
but
tongue
I
all over
don't
his
think.
mouth. So I think it's a.
Yeah, he's like all the way around.
I think it's a
Takes them back
combination
with
of things.
with some peanut butter, you know.
He's like licking his back. I think it's a culmination of things though for Pokemon. Why it's
Real
successful.
quick second, because I saw Ash Greninja fight the Charizard with Alan, and if you really look, it's kind of weird because I have a friend that does like inappropriate type fighting. It's not a fucking dick joke. I'm just telling you. Oh, it is a dick joke, but if you look at Greninja in his front, he has his thing just sticking up. Have you ever seen that? Like right in the middle of him, it just sticks up, and it looks like a
You limited
penis.
to my movements. Now I can move.
It's weird.
It looks like a penis.
Yeah, it literally does.
Anyways,
I just thought I'd bring it up.
so you have, well, let's see. You have the TCG. Well, let's
Game.
start with the beginning. You have the game.
Yeah.
Then you have the anime.
So we're talking about why you think
yeah.
Pokemon Social.
Well, I was thinking, well, my reasoning is it's a
Everything.
synergy. There's so many things involved with what makes Pokemon.
I agree.
And let's dive into that, shall we?
Yeah.
So you have the, if we're going in order of things how released, you have the game, then you have the
Actually,
anime.
no,
I'm
the
pretty sure
the manga was
the
first.
manga was first.
Was the manga 1st?
Manga
I
was
thought it
first.
was the game, then the anime.
It started
then
out
the
as
manga.
a manga, and then went into a fucking. Into
We
a
could be
game.
wong, but
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I want to say.
Says the
watched-
guy who doesn't have any notes in front of him.
I just
So you
watched
got the
Saturday
date
Night
of
Live.
exactly when the first game came out and then the first manga?
So it was the game, came out first. Okay,
Okay.
manga.
we're gonna look this up. Look that up, folks. The game came out. Well, this is good. This is why we don't put. This is why.
This is why we don't do notes.
No, this is why we don't say we're experts. We don't say we're experts in anything.
No,
okay?
we're not an expert.
Yeah, we just love this shit, and that's why we do.
We're just gonna go back and forth now.
Yeah,
Contradict
if you
each other.
listen to us, I don't even know why
So
you're
it's the game. No, it's the manga. No, it's the game. No, it's the manga. So the game came out.
Oh, there it is.
Like, hold on. I have it right here.
I probably should not be drinking this water
Why?
'Cause you have to pee every 5 seconds.
because this is like a old cup from like a couple days ago.
Water's still
That-
water, no matter how
Yeah,
long
but
it's
when
been
I'm
sitting.
putting it over my fucking and I smell it, it smells like fucking pizza.
So let's squash that real quick.
I'm like, why does it smell
I'll
like
have
this?
water in my room in like a bottle, like from like 3 nights before, just sitting on the
Do you
table.
drink it? I don't know.
And it's like 2 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. My baby's like, don't drink. That's old water. I'm like, but it's still water. It's just because it's old doesn't mean it's like changed in
Is
the bottle.
it unopened?
No, it's in a bottle.
Oh, then yeah, you're good.
It's in a sports bottle.
Yeah.
Well,
So
this has
the
been in
anime
this has been
came
in the
out.
fridge.
Then the TCG is released. Okay. God, I'm so mad. I can't even think what I'm saying. The game, then TCG, then the anime came out. Okay, all this is happening in Japan within 2 years.
He has
okay?
notes though.
So while this is going on in Japan, things are happening in America, getting ready for this huge wave of Pokemon that's going to hit America. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening in Japan first before we even move to America. Let's start off with a little company called Game Freak. Okay, now my notes. Hold on, let me go to these notes of Game Freak here real quick. Game Freak started.
They're labeled Game Freak notes.
It literally says Pokemon Game Freak notes. So Game Freak started as a. Do you guys know this? The Game Freak started as a magazine, game magazine in 1982.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
You can get them still.
So can you? I put
Like
a vintage, like the old ones.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool to have, like just for display reasoning.
That's why I buy magazines.
So the original ones were actually made in hand or by hand. He did everything by hand before, like no typing. Wrote everything down, and he would do like. Strategies for games. He would, do new arcade game releases, things like that nature. Kind of like what was the magazine that we grew up with, like Game Informer or something like that. So kind of like the pre Game Informer.
What other games are Game Freak?
There's a few of them.
That's not in our notes, bro.
Actually, maybe it is.
Dang.
I was curious.
So he did everything by hand. They each cost about like 200 yen, which today is like $2 something cents, which does sound like it's a lot even back then. But when you think about all the time that was put into it, and there wasn't really a lot of stuff like that on the market, it was kind of like, hey, this is fresh, this is new. I'd buy it
For $2
for like $2.30 something. Yeah, $2.
Dude.
So
That'd be cool.
enters Ken Sugimori, who was a fan of the magazine and would see them. And I think he reached out to the company. He was like, hey, if you're looking for an artist, I'd be down to get involved. So that's kind of how that.
Damn.
There's an asterisk. There's an
legend was
asterisk
born.
under everything I'm saying. Again, we're not experts. This is what I read on the internet. Okay, hearsay. And then they decided to go from
Hearsay.
publication to like game design. So I think it was, what did I write? Yeah, they became, it was like 1990s when the initial development of the Pokemon kind of idea came to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So went from 1990, took 6 years to be made. Okay. So think about it. There's a lot of things going on, and fresh new company if they haven't put anything out. So they had to make a bunch.
6 years to be made.
6 years to be
Holy
made.
shit.
So while they were making those, while they were developing, he actually made a Yoshi game, Mario and Wario game that was only released in Japan, which was pretty like a puzzle game. They did a game, even though they were big Nintendo people. They did a game for Sega called Pulse Man, which I thought was pretty interesting. I didn't know about this. So while they were doing all the development, it caught the eye of Miyamoto, the Nintendo legend.
Speaking of Sega, I just watched Sonic last night.
Was it good?
The first one?
The first one.
Oh, the first one?
It was actually
The first
good.
one's pretty
I really liked it.
I thought
Sorry.
it was horrible.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Because it's not
I
watching.
love Jim Carrey, and I was just like watching it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is weird.
It was
I
good.
actually
I
really
give it
liked
like a 7.
I give it like a 6.344.
Me personally, I'd give it like a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would give
okay.
it a solid 10, but I give it like a 9.
Yeah.
Like a 9 out of 10?
Like, is
You
it
give it a 9 out of 10.
like you rewatch it in your house?
Oh yeah,
He's giving
I'm
Sonic a
rewatching
9
it tonight.
out of 10.
I'm
If
rewatching
he's-
it tonight.
That's all.
I'm watching it on my phone right now.
I don't know if I want to do a podcast with you anymore if you're giving Sonic a 9
No,
out of 10.
I did that. So I did that with an anime. I told a friend that I gave Full Metal Alchemist a 7.
What's
But-
wrong with you?
Hold on, but I compared it to other animes that I watch. It wasn't like itself. It was great. I'll rewatch it and everything, but I compared it to other animes I was watching, and I put it in order. So the other ones were better to it
It's
than
because
me.
you didn't grow up with it like I did.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
and then I he put me on a cross.
And wait, did you watch Fullmetal Alchemist or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. I loved it.
God, I was about to
Great.
say. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm watching Dr. Stone right now.
I have not seen it yet, but I've seen like
No,
good things about it.
it caught my
Yeah,
interest.
looks
I'm at
tight.
the
It
beginning
looks
right
cool.
now.
It looks
I'm on
tight.
the first episode, second episode now. Pretty good.
I haven't been watching it.
He's like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
He's like, can we get back to the fucking
Y'all just went
topic?
somewhere so crazy.
no, you can continue your notes.
So,
Bottom line, Sonic was a 9.
Okay, cool.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god. Were you sure you were watching Sonic or something else?
I was watching Sonic. I'm really stoked to see part 2. I want to see Knuckles and
part two.
Tails.
Do you know where the inspiration of Pokemon came from?
Your mom?
Like he did.
No, I don't.
It came from Satoshi's childhood, like wonderment of catching bugs when he was a child.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So he wanted to go into
Is that why they have that bug catcher?
Entomologist? Is that
I'm
study
assuming.
bugs? I don't know the study of bugs. I think it's entomologist. I don't know.
Entomology?
Entomology?
Right,
Maybe.
Put it in the comments.
Not experts, guys.
It's fucking not experts. It's fucking
On anything.
on anything. It's into this. Can it just go constantly like a news thing? It's not experts.
Not experts.
Not experts.
Every time we say a topic, not expert.
Not
It just pops up like not experts.
A lot of people should do that.
So he was big into bugs. So that's kind of like where it came into like the little creatures.
I used to catch bugs, grasshoppers in the backyard of my grandma's house. I used to like do
I
that.
don't think I ever.
That's the
caught
only
bugs.
thing.
I'm fucking scared of bugs. To
Really?
be honest, yeah. I
I'm gonna
fucking
bring
hate
one
bugs.
next time.
Fuck you.
Uh,
I think I'm more scared of like just roaches and spiders. I think. Yeah.
Spiders.
I don't like spiders. Have you ever been driving and like
Yes.
a fucking like
Yes.
just a jumpy spider or something, dude? I would freak the fuck out. No, dude, I've almost crashed a couple of times because of that.
Yeah.
That happened when living in the country sometimes.
I wrote so much notes. I have too many pieces of paper over
Yeah.
here.
Was that everything on Game Freak though? Because I was actually pretty interested in
No,
that.
I was almost done on Game Freak. Then
Okay,
we can
cool.
actually talk about this. I just wanted to do a quick backstory on
No,
Pokemon
no, no,
because I had
you're
no
good.
idea about half the stuff.
No, that's cool.
So, let's see. It was originally titled Capsule Monsters because what they kind of were basing it on was
What?
like
That's cool.
when the Game Boy came out,
support.
not so much in America, other like when you think of Game Boy and Link, the linking, you only think of Pokemon, right? But in Japanese, they utilize so much more of like Nintendo products than Americans did. It was pretty crazy how like underutilized a lot of things that
We should write a
had.
documentary. That'd be cool.
I'm writing a novel actually, a memoir, if you will,
Memoir, if you will.
about all the things I didn't have as a child.
He has a ghostwriter like following him as he's talking, and he's just writing everything down.
No, so it's based on like imagine like the one that you're thinking about. It was taking two Game Boys and having like a little bug crawl from one to the other. So that's when they originally titled it Capsule Monsters. But I think there was like some like copyright infringement or whatever. So it turned it into Pocket Monsters, and then from Pocket Monsters, Pokemon.
Do you know why it came to be?
I didn't really look up
It's
into
because
the
you put the game in your pocket
Well,
and there's monsters.
that, but again,
I don't know, I'm just
copyright.
guessing.
No, I mean, it makes a little bit of
If they
sense.
could have gone with the original name, Capsule Monsters, they probably would have. But I think
Maybe there's another company that has something.
yeah. So there was
think so.
copyright for it.
Yeah.
So someone at the time in Japan had that whatever.
Man,
just
they
like
lost- they
Hello,
lost
Dragon
out.
Ball Z, Capsule Core.
That's what I said. Yeah.
maybe I don't know. So yeah, it went from Capsule to Pocket. Now it's Pokemon.
but how did they come to that? Like,
So
Pokemon.
yeah,
Pokemon.
another cool fact. I thought it was
Short pocket.
they insisted that Pokemon faint and not die because there was already so much violence in the world that they didn't want to be like, oh, here's more things.
So
dying
so
on
what
you.
we're gonna do is they're gonna faint after they fight a long battle. We're gonna revive their ass and have them do it again for the rest of their lives. They are never gonna die for eternity.
that's why the Pokemon movie, like the live action, was so cool because it was
think
like
that's
they
all the-
ended all that. They were trying to end it all.
So
I'm just kidding.
one of the
I
last
actually didn't like the movie at all.
Pokemon Japanese facts, because we're not even talking about the
Japanese
topic.
what?
This is just the Pokemon Japanese facts
Uh-huh.
about Game Freak and Pokemon in Japan. You know that the games weren't Pokemon. So it was red and green in Japan. First of all,
Yeah.
they weren't popular really. Like the sales were kind of slow until they announced like. So this was like almost like an Easter egg that they were gonna do just for like the designers and stuff. It was a Mew, the 151 Pokemon Mew, and so they announced it in a Core magazine that they were going to release a Mew, and there was like a competition. I think like 78,000 or 70-something thousand entries entered it, and that boosted sales for the game. And everyone's like, oh, you can get this exclusive Mew in this competition. Oh, what's this game? So that really started, a lot of people
Like
getting into
released
Pokemon.
into the game, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this was over the course of like 2 years. They released, the game, and then the TCG came out in Japan.
Soda burp.
I was like, what are you
I was
looking
like,
that way?
no one's
for?
over there.
I don't want to burp in
So-
your face like y'all were doing to me earlier.
So in Japan, this is all going on, from 1996, and then you have all these things, kind of strategically going on, and then it hits 1999. Okay,
Dun, 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 dun.
this, it arrives on American shores, or 1998, and it arrives on American shores.
The game.
The game.
Okay.
I have it written here. 1998, September 1998, the anime arrives to the shores. Okay, so once it comes to America, it's completely different. So, what are you guys first memories of
I was actually thinking
Pokemon?
about that. I was like,
what do you
first
remember and how did it get into your life?
I want to say the card game was the first. I don't remember me watching the first
cards.
Pokemon episode. I want to say it's the cards.
Yeah, definitely the cards. But I just people have asked me. I think we've also talked about it. Like my first Pokemon card ever and stuff like that. for some reason I can't remember that far back.
Blastoise.
So for me, it was the games. Okay, so like.
I was too poor.
It's everyone has like a different. So for me, it was cards. For you,
it was cards, but like I played the game more than I played the cards.
So I think that's
100%.
The beauty of Pokemon. There's a narrative being explained on all these different forms of media that everyone can consume in different ways.
You know
so
what?
Like, say
it was the game. It was not the cards.
It was the game.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I remember my family's weird. My ex stepmom. My dad's not married to her anymore. She was dropping me off at my grandmother's, and I had Pokemon Yellow that my friend had let me borrow. So that's cool, I think that was my earliest memory.
Let me go back on this beautiful tangent I was going on. So you have all these different forms. So you have comes to America, you have so mind you, while all this stuff is happening in Japan, you have all these companies in the United States who are having getting these licensees are like, all right, we're getting all this stuff ready to get released. So once, because it was going to happen eventually, they're like, okay, once this hits America, we're going to have all this product to just unleash on the masses. So you had the games, you had the cards, you had the anime, you had the manga, you had the toys, you had all these different avenues. So if you didn't want to play the game, you wanted to watch it, and you watched it. If you didn't want to watch it, you wanted to play it, you played it. If you didn't want to play it and you just liked the cards, you had the cards. So they have all these different avenues for different people, to get hooked on. So I think right off the bat, that's what Pokemon has, that a lot of other things don't have, are like all these things, So like just the show itself, you had it was like strategic, so you would have a new season or a new show come out, usually coinciding with a new game. Then you'd have, with that new game, a new set, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you had all these different formulas happening, every year, every 3 years to make it successful. So like, what do you think about that?
What do you mean? What
like, how do you think compared to like other TCGs and other things like that make Pokemon successful? Like, what is Pokemon doing? Like, obviously those things compared to other companies. Like, so you have like Dragon Ball Z, you have like Digimon. Like, how are those like stacking up? Like, what are making Pokemon so much more successful than those?
There's just more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's just more of it, and it's more appealing to a grander of people. That's what was really retarded. What I just said it didn't make any sense.
Grander of people. It's more appealing to a grander of people.
Yes, but it's just more appealing to like, boys, girls, younger people, older people. Like Dragon Ball Z is like, oh, like it's an anime and people like it only because it's on fucking Cartoon Network and you can only watch it at fucking 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like,
I would stay up for that.
Yeah,
Toonami.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
And majority of the time it was mainly boys that are into fucking.
Wow, how sexist.
Into that. I'm just. Well, I mean, I'm not wrong.
I think that's something that my girlfriend brought up. She's like, "Oh, you should say this." So like when she was growing up, she has 2 older brothers, and she said that Pokemon was something they could use to like bond with each other because it was kind of like gender neutral. And it was something that like they could all kind of get into, and it was like, oh, this is for boys. Like you can't get into this, or like because
Misty would be like, "Fuck you, bitches," and then like, "Hey, I like Misty."
So I thought that was kind of like a cool.
Didn't you say that your girlfriend's brothers have like all this fucking?
No, her cousins.
Her cousins are sitting on all this fucking
a bunch of
vintage shit.
When are we gonna rob them?
Huh?
When are we gonna rob them?
Oh, never. I would never do that. But no, they did have a bunch of badass stuff, which was pretty dope. So.
Where's their address?
Yeah, what is their address? I think that's why Pokemon's doing so much better. There's just. I think that's my main thing. It's Pikachu, and it just appeals to a wide because like a grander of people. Fuck you guys.
No, I'm not laughing. I meant this guy with his fucking nose.
Yeah, it just appeals to like a lot of different people, like even grown-ups. You know what I mean? Like back then, I'm sure. Like I don't know, just a lot of people. There's just a lot of fucking people. It appeals more to.
What are your thoughts?
I don't have thoughts. No, it's fine. No. You probably just summed it up.
Like if you think, even if you think, sorry to cut you off, but if you think about like Gary Pokemon, he's like an older man, and he's been in it the past 20 years.
Can you imagine if we had the mindset like he knew off these like I'm on the stash seeds for like
a
long time.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like
I think that's funny because then a lot of people are trying to do that now, trying to see what's the next big thing, like MetaZoo or all these other TCGs. Like, what can I grab now for cheap and hope for the long run in 20 years and be like King Pokemon.
I don't think anything will measure up to the Pokemon though.
It depends.
So
It needs to have the avenues that Pokemon has, like everything. Like, there's so many different things that.
Well, I think so. A lot of things depended on Pokemon, like growing up. So, or not growing up, but company wise. So, like you had Nintendo usually used a Pokemon game as like a launch or like a pivot for most of their handheld systems. You know, across the board, or most of their systems even. Like, every time there was a Nintendo or a new Game Boy, like, all right, where's the Pokemon game coming out? When's the Pokemon game coming out? So, I think it almost comes down to like you have like there's like a flip side of that coin. So. Being so successful has its drawbacks, obviously. So,
well, one thing on the thing you just said. But what is the first thing you think of when you think of Nintendo? It's not Pokemon for me, honestly.
You think of Mario?
Yeah, I think Mario when I first hear Nintendo.
I think of Pokemon. The first thing I think of Nintendo or
really?
Game. I think the first thing I think of when I think of Game Boy though, because like again, this.
Well,
is
yeah,
more
when I think of Game Boy, I think of
only in the last several years have they moved to like putting it on like the actual system. Now that the handhelds have kind of. And this, you know what I mean?
What's this?
So there's like a lot of like, you know, talk in the Pokésphere, like, okay, so now that they have all these games coming out more and more, like faster and faster, it seems.
I hate how many games are coming out.
So you know how before in all the games you'd have almost all the Pokemon, right? So now for more features and having more details in the game, you're having less Pokemon. So like for a lot of like the softcore. Is that a good
softcore? What?
So not hardcore. If you're not a hardcore fan, it would be a softcore fan.
Carnivore.
So a lot of like the more casual players, like they're like, oh, okay, you know, there's only
it's cool, it's whatever.
There's only 350 Pokemon. And like, okay, but like
that's a fuck ton. I didn't even catch 10.
Yeah, but if you
like,
want to complete the Pokédex, you can't.
Well, you're completing the Pokédex for that game, but like when it comes to like the trueness of like Pokemon, it's like, oh, I want each game to have every single Pokemon, right?
I don't like how they split it up, and then you have to have two versions to catch Pokemon that are over here that you can't get on this one.
So there's a reason they did that. So Satoshi was saying that I'm like saying like we're on first name basis.
So he was at my dinner last night, and I was asking him about this, and he was like,
what they were saying is they wanted to do two different games that have different Pokemon to encourage communication and trading between people. So that's the main reasoning is having two different versions of your game.
I get it though.
And then every once in a while they'll do like the third, more enhanced version of like. Excuse me.
What was that last part though? I heard the burp and then I heard.
So like Ruby, Sapphire, and then you got Emerald.
Yeah. So you have like Ruby. So you have like, well, technically it was like Pokemon Red and Green, and then you had blue was like the enhanced version of that.
Are you talking Japan?
In Japan?
In Japan. And then when they came to America, they had red and blue, and then yellow was like the enhanced version, and then they had silver and gold, and then they had crystal, which is the enhanced version, and then they had they had Ruby and Sapphire, which was actually the last Ruby and Sapphire were the last games that Satoshi actually directed himself, and then he became like more of a producer of the games. So he's titled as an executive producer on all the Pokemon games from like then on, but he was like the director of like the OG
that
games.
One decision to be like, hey, you know, I'm really down for this to do some art, change his life. That's pretty crazy.
Well, that's from just making magazines.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because like he was struggling during like I said, 6 years to make Pokemon. He didn't take a paycheck. He was like living with his parents
for 6 years.
For 6 years,
Holy
yeah.
Shit.
Well, he was making money here.
Show some
and there,
weed, bro. Fuck.
But then Nintendo really came in and they like saw like what Pokemon was gonna be, I think, and
they saw the vision.
Miyamoto was like, okay, we're gonna like who became his mentor, which is cool because like what's his name? Shigeru.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even try.
All the Nintendo heads are shaking their head right now, like this fucking guy. Because that was another fun fact. Have you ever like played Pokemon and it has like the credits? Like I have like 5 blank pages right here. For that.
Why?
I have no
fucking
idea.
tree killer.
When you ever play Pokemon and it has like you can choose some names and sometimes it'll show like the Japanese names in like the actual game still. Like it'll show like Satoshi. So Satoshi's named after him, and then Shigeru is named after Miyamoto, which is his first name. So I thought that was pretty cool that they kind of put those Easter eggs in there.
Fun little fact. I might do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but on OfferUp, I found this guy to buy a Pokemon Game Boy.
Which one?
Like the yellow and blue one. But it's not the one with the Pikachu on it. I don't think it has like Togepi and something else on it.
Oh, the one of the Pokemon Center ones?
I guess so. I don't know. That and then red, blue, yellow, silver, gold.
All the games.
All the games.
Nice.
In Japan.
Japanese.
So unless are they in boxes or what?
No, they're all. Everything's like.
See, I wouldn't collect the
for
Japanese ones because I don't.
I do.
Them. I don't.
For like $180 bucks.
I have crystal, gold, and silver in sealed boxes.
Well, so I'm saying if they're sealed, it's one thing, but like if it's just a cart by itself, I wouldn't want to collect that.
You can get
He said he told me he replaced all the batteries on them and they're savable. They all work. Everything works. And everything.
You can't read it.
I was gonna say.
No, I know, but it's still cool. Like I wanted just to have it, you know. But cool. I was like, I don't know if I want to do it. $180 bucks. If they were in English, fuck yeah, I would have done all that in a heartbeat. But
what are like the other TCGs right now that are like in the market that are kind of
Digimon?
It would just be like Digimon, Dragon Ball Z.
MetaZoo.
You have Magic, MetaZoo. Like it's
that like anime shit's like popping off too.
Well,
yeah,
they say like
White Shorts. And
White
stuff
Shorts.
Like that.
So like White Shorts,
Marvel.
I see like okay. So all those are all animes. Those are all shows. So like you have.
I just saw some Final Fantasy cards.
Yeah.
Again, something that has like a long time backing. So that's something I was gonna bring up. So you have White Shorts. That's something that's getting really popular, really successful, and you're like wondering, hey, you know, why? What does that have going for that? I think all the individual like sets that they're doing are based off of really popular animes. I don't know anything about
fucking
them.
Fortnite? I fucking hate that.
What?
I hate
Even Fortnite.
packs.
So like Fortnite has a TCG. So Fortnite
Yeah.
it has its that game, which is a super popular game. So like these are all things that have more than one aspect to them. You get what I'm saying? So like
when you have TCGs that are just a TCG.
TCGs
Yeah,
that are
because
just
there's a lot
TCG.
out there that people came up with their own TCGs that are just TCGs, and it's
which is Magic. Magic is one of them. That's
Yeah.
just only a TCG.
yeah, but that came from back in the day, and
like D
hasn't-
Spirits. Have you heard of that one?
No, I haven't.
These nuts.
That was okay.
But D Spirits is actually a real TCG there at the same time though. So
yeah, but like
No,
but
Digimon
and Dragon Ball Z themselves, like they have the anime, they had games, they still have games coming
so like
out.
that's another
like,
one that's still like so these are we're pointing out ones that are all like in that realm
like
of like
all,
having
they have
all
different categories,
So,
games, TCG, anime.
so I
So
think
like the
even
main ones.
So I think it kind of boils down to that synergy and like having that narrative that's consumable across
I think even
different
more
boards.
like more pillars to like hold it up.
Yeah.
It's like if you just standing on one leg,
pillar.
like it's gonna be very hard. Like Magic, I guess you can get it done, but how many
I
Magics are
think
out
Magic's
there?
like a
you know?
different realm altogether though because of the actual like TCG. It's like
Well,
super
with
intense
Magic,
fan
they have a
base.
lot of lore behind a lot of this
Yeah.
stuff too, right?
Yeah,
I'm not a big. I'm not a Magic player.
Not that people really care too much about the lore.
What is
not-
it? It's just a TCG.
It's literally just a competitive
Really?
TCG.
I see a lot of people opening up Magic more, and I'm just like, I have no idea what this is. I really want to get
it's
into it.
because, and I even like talked to someone not recently, but like last year, because I had two Magic, because I used to play Magic like a lot, and I would play like at Friday Night Magic and stuff like that, in tournaments and stuff, and I had two decks, and I just went to one of the card stores and gave him the decks and how much can I get for this, just because I wasn't doing anything with them, and I wondered what Pokemon I could get with. I just got like a Shining Fates box, like
Really?
an ETB, yeah.
Dude, some Magic cards are, and then
they're hella expensive.
Ungraded Magic.
Yeah,
It's
but
hella
they're
expensive
expensive
because they're
only
playable.
because they're playable.
Playable,
But
yeah.
once it cycles out, it loses all of its value, basically.
So
crazy.
I have a friend named Alex who's like really deep in Poke. The guy got those Raichu things from. I wanted to have him on episode one day to talk about
Hodges?
Magic. No.
Oh, I'm like,
No, the guy locally I got those Raichu autos from.
okay.
But I was actually wanting to bring him on an episode one day to like talk about just a little bit of Magic.
All
Just to
these
see.
people, man, it's so mad.
I've been in the game for a hot minute now. So like we kind of talked about all these different like venues of stuff. I kind of want to dive in more. So like you have the anime. So like do you remember the first episode, for instance? Like do you remember how the first episode starts? Like it's like the 8-bit like the freaking and then it like gets like bigger. So like I remember every time because I like to watch things and like rewatch them and rewatch them. Like every time I watch that, it's just like, dude, it's like so it brings like the game that we all loved to life. So now you have like a show that you can tune in and watch.
The
too.
Gengar versus the Nidorino.
So it's like complimentary, if you will. So like that's kind of like what I liked about which game was it? was it Fire Red and Leaf Green? They kind of added more of like the anime aspects to the game. Like they had like Jesse and James, I remember in the game, and like a few other characters from like, the actual show. Yeah, there's a game I'm pretty sure it's Leaf Green, Fire Red that they have it. Don't quote me on that, not expert. But so like you have like the anime, you watch the anime, then you have like the movies. We didn't even talk about the movies. So you have all these movies that are coming out that are being redid, live action. They just They just did the Detective Pikachu one. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if it's like a cycle we're gonna get into. So we're like sprinkling in live action movies now on each, throughout the.
I would like to see them do.
Did you like
Detective
Pikachu?
I was just talking about it a while ago. I said I didn't like it, but I did like it, but I didn't like it.
I love Ryan Reynolds, so I'll watch whatever he does.
No, he's same. I just watched.
Can I get a yeah?
I just watched Free Guy.
I didn't like Free Guy.
You didn't like it? I liked it. It was
liked
funny.
It was pretty good.
I like him. I don't like all the movies he does.
It was funny.
You can like him.
I like the part where he like does the Captain America shield, and then Captain America's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I fell asleep while I was watching the movie. So
my
God. I don't call it.
He gave it a 7.
Dude, wait, what did he give a 9?
Sonic.
Fucking hell.
It was good. I wouldn't give it a 9. I would give it a
9 though.
It was good. Yeah.
So like, what movie would you give a 10?
No, if you get Sonic
quick.
a 9.
Look, real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, real quick. Okay, when Sonic first came out, I didn't want to watch it because I was like, I'm just not. I just wasn't feeling it.
Do you remember the first trailer and their first original sketch of Sonic with the fucking teeth and everything? Oh my god.
Bad.
It's actually smart.
The fuck out.
I saw a whole documentary on it, how like that really helped boost the viewing for the actual Sonic movie when they redid it.
Oh, negative press is so good press. Always.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Always. I think we're boring him.
I know.
No.
More me.
Like when I first saw it, like the trailer and all that stuff, I was like, oh, it's Sonic. That's cool. It looks better than the fucking, the first trailer. I might check it out. And I just never watched it. And I never really cared to watch it. And then I was like, maybe I should watch it. And then I saw the trailer for part 2, and I was like, oh dang, fucking Knuckles and Tails are in it now. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, one day I'll end up watching it. And then like for some reason that changed, like me saying I'll end up watching it, like changed my whole perspective on fucking Sonic in general.
Name one movie that you give a 10.
What genre? Just like any kind of
I just
movie?
want to know what you give a 10.
Think of never none.
Like me, like Saving Private Ryan or like The Patriot or something
Shawshank
like.
Redemption.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if you guys have ever
Goodfellas.
have you ever seen the movie Grind, but that's like my favorite movie of all time, and that's a 10.
Hey.
I swear to God, dude.
What's that? Kyle was.
Oh,
he's like,
you're doing it so wrong.
what does he say?
Jimmy was like,
Jimmy, not Kyle. Jimmy was like,
yes. That is my favorite movie of all time.
From the interior.
Greetings from the interior.
That movie's pretty good.
That's 10.
It has like Ryan.
It
has like Ryan Sheckler when he's like 4 years old.
Yeah, when he's like, I think he's like 11 years old in that movie.
It has
I'm gonna watch
Jason
it
Lee
and
or
I'm gonna
something
come
like that.
back and be like,
Nah,
I'm gonna
it's
let you
It
know.
has Tom Green in it too.
It's pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah, top.
Jimmy was Jimmy.
Jimmy was Jimmy.
I don't know why I thought it was Kyle. I said Kyle. I was like, Kyle was.
Because Saturday plus a day is Sunday. It happened already. It already happened.
If you haven't seen Grind, go watch Grind.
Yes, great movie.
Sponsored. So back to the topic.
Well, I was talking about the movies. So you have the movies coming out. The games, we're doing new games. So there's another game coming out soon.
What out of all of the pillars, what are you picking? What's your favorite out of movies, anime, cards, game? What are you picking?
Cards, anime second, but cards first.
Yeah, top
Cards, game, anime.
2. Okay.
Actually, I don't know because the game.
The game just holds so like, dude. I can like.
For me,
I'm playing a game right now.
For me, it was Pokemon Stadium for the game. That's like the one that like.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
For me, it was. What would like set it off for me was Pokemon Silver. Silver fucking like.
I didn't play Silver. I just started playing it like.
I played Yellow and I played Blue and I played Red and then I played Pokemon Stadium, but like I played it a lot. So when I played Silver, dude, when I played Silver, I played that game over and over and over and over again. I played all fucking starters. I loved that game.
I think the reason why I can't play games right now is because I have options. Back then, I didn't have options. I had my one game if I was able to have it, and I play it as much as I can overs and overs. Now I have options.
More money, more problems.
More money, more problems. If 10-year-old me can see me now, damn,
bro, shit. So I think that the aspect that you can consume Pokemon any way, pretty much any shape or form, is what's making it like so popular.
The fucking catchphrase is what
I have that written down.
Gotta catch 'em up.
I have that written down in the paper I just crumbled. It literally goes, "What makes Pokemon so popular?" And it says, "Gotta catch them all."
Yeah, dude. Like,
So that mindset
I can't catch
behind
half.
it.
I can't catch two.
I need all of
have
them.
to have them all, Mom. Mom, I need it all. I need all of it.
So like, I hate talking about just what made it so popular in the past, but like that was kind of what makes it popular now. Was what started off so big. So like, you would have kids who weren't in playing the games or didn't have Pokemon cards go to school. You know. What are you guys doing over there? Oh, playing with Pokemon cards. And then like the kid would go home and be like, "Hey, Mom,
Juju?
I would like to go to
Baby
like,
Juju.
Get some Pokemon cards at the store or whatever," and then rinse, repeat that, and that's how that fucking fire grew.
My mom would be like, "We gotta pay electricity."
Did we talk
cards.
about what pack we opened up first ever?
I didn't open packs.
Dude, I think I opened
got-
like 3 or 4 packs
Yeah,
ever, and
I
one
got
of them I
cards
pulled a
from
shiny.
friends.
Well, I think I would get cards from friends, but I'd go and get like a single here and there.
My very
But
first-
I did some savage trades,
on.
and I'd trade rate people so bad.
I honestly, when I was younger, I don't think I opened Pokemon cards. It's because when Pokemon happened, instantly right afterwards, Yu-Gi-Oh came out, and I fucking just forgot about Pokemon and just Yu-Gi-Oh, and that was the first packs I would actually open up.
I opened a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh packs.
Yeah, so did I.
And a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh
if-
theme decks.
I don't know if it was my very first pack, but I remember my grandma taking me to there's a Dollar
I
General
wish I could remember.
and where my grandma lives, and then right next to it was like a little, I think it was like a little mail store, and they had a fucking jungle.
Do you remember like random fucking stores?
Yeah.
Like
Downtown.
random stores.
Downtown,
Yeah.
there's a downtown
They would just have like
store
a little booster box sitting on their counter.
sitting in downtown, and they're sitting there, and that.
I remember
weird-ass-
like
corner
I remember going to
stores.
7-Eleven vividly
Yes.
and getting a lot of packs of 7-Eleven. Like, but so I take that back. So it was only in middle school, like when I lived in California, where I got packs, like Neo era. Because even in all my bulk from like when I was a kid,
man.
a lot of my bulks like first edition, like Neo stuff. Like, then that's it.
Really?
Like, no hollows, obviously, but I did pull first edition Shining.
I don't think I
Time
ever
Fire.
opened up any first edition packs, but I remember, like I said, the first pack I think it was a
I opened more
jungle.
packs in the
I
last
want to
6
say I
years than
did,
ever
but
as a
I
kid.
can't remember.
I remember
I
going.
can't say if I didn't or did, but I want to say I probably did, but I can't remember.
We're gonna do an episode on like Pokemon memories, and it's like each have like 2 or 3 like
So
Pokemon.
I have
actual
suppressed
stories.
memories, and that's why I don't remember anything from my childhood.
We're not gonna talk about it right now.
So-
You're gonna unsuppress those.
Oh, okay. I honestly don't remember.
We're gonna unsuppress them.
Yeah, we're gonna open up Pandora's box.
I'm gonna
You can't go back in the box
I'm gonna
and
set
soap
an
it, man.
appointment with a psychiatrist and then like have her like talk about my problems
It's
and maybe
gonna be
Pokemon
me.
come out.
It's gonna be me.
Dr. Juju,
I'm
what do you
I'm
recommend?
gonna be in a Nurse Joy outfit.
Oh shit!
Tell me about your problems.
Oh.
No,
No.
is that all the notes? That we,
So I would say also the relevance that they keep themselves like out there. Like I may hate them making a game all the damn time, but they keep themselves relevant. Like they're always in your face. They're always showing you something. You don't have a chance to forget them. You
Not
know?
only mixed in the whole like Pokemon Go in the last few years. I think the revenue for Pokemon Go is
That's what I
like
do.
in like the $5 billion
Yeah,
range
it's hella-
now,
hella
something
amount.
like that.
for stuff that you can't even keep.
That's what. Well, that kind of throws in the whole culture of like.
The first
I was like level
add-ons.
27 whenever I stopped playing, and then I
What are the
I
levels
lost
now?
my account. I don't know. You can go up to like 40. I saw someone just hit 40.
Is that the highest levels right now?
I don't know.
40?
I haven't played Pokemon Go since like
played the release
like
day.
a year when it came.
It was
after.
like what I'm glad it came out because it's what like ushered me back into collecting. Ushered me back into
I
collecting.
keep downloading it every once in a while, and then I'm just like,
I just like that-
I open it, and then I'm just like, I'm not gonna play this.
I do like the themes, like the little like dun, dun,
Events?
Like, no, just the random like generic like music when you're like opening the menu.
Download the
That shit's like
download
super
the songs.
nostalgic of like 2016 like summer. I like that.
Another thing I think that's why it's so successful is all the negativity it also got. Like there was
Like-
a video
like,
that I saw some guy like it was like a like a
Preacher.
pastor, yeah,
Oh yes,
This card right here,
from the
the
devil.
devil.
yeah. And then
Pocket
he's like-
monsters,
and then
pockets.
and then you have this guy
Little
right
boys
here,
put stuff in pockets.
and then you got this guy right here. His name's Mewtwo. That's Mewtwo, and he's doing this. Because he's like,
He goes,
and he's
"That
always
means Satan."
and
Yeah.
he's always in this.
There's some
in
pretty
this pose.
good like
yeah, and then
oh,
you
God.
got Pikachu, he's a cute little thing, isn't he? He's a cute little thing.
Yeah,
And then you look at it,
that's a devil's child
and,
right there.
and if you look at his tail, what is that? What do you see? It's a lightning bolt, right? And but he says something like demonic about it.
Yeah,
or
he's like,
something.
that lad represents the devil.
Did y'all know I'm actually a pastor?
Dude, what aren't you?
Yeah, did y'all
Are
know
you
that?
serious?
Can you officiate
I
weddings?
was a pastor for 6 years.
What the hell?
Oh, God. I feel so bad cursing in front of a
No,
pastor.
dude, you see me curse.
Get out! I'm just kidding.
yeah,
Nah.
what for like we start chanting
I was
something.
a pastor for like 6 years.
What?
In Corpus Christi, yeah. I was a youth
Interesting.
pastor and an associate pastor for like 6 years.
Interesting.
Yeah. Devil.
What's your last name again?
Why?
I forgot.
Valdez.
Pastor Valdez.
Oh yeah, Senor.
Senor Valdez.
Senor Valdez.
Pastor Valdez.
Yeah, no. That's why are you looking at me like that?
Because I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
No,
I was totally different. Like it's,
I was totally. If you notice me, I'm like itching my beard against the.
that's
thing.
what I do. That's what I do.
It's so good.
All of us are just like, I move the mic too sometimes. And
Yeah. No, but like I saw that video with that pastor. Not all pastors are like that. That's just
No, yeah,
there's Southern Baptists, and those guys are kind of crazy.
Oh, you opened off with a good point that I want to touch on. So
What,
you
penises?
said that the sorry, Pastor. You said that.
Sorry, Father.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Father.
Father.
Call him Father,
I was gonna
Pastor.
start
You need to
calling-
wear
It's
a
Catholic. Father Valdez.
Those are Catholics. That's totally different.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna call you
Yeah, I
Father
don't know
anyway.
nothing about religion.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
we're not experts.
Oh,
So you made a
man.
good point, honey. You made a good point that I want to talk on. So you said that Pikachu. So Pikachu is an illustrated character. So something good about
they all
illustrated
illustrated?
character. No, because you could have like a popular
Pikachu
TV show.
illustrated?
What do you mean by illustrated? Like
What
happened?
Let me find them in my notes here. Okay, so say like
What did you
I'm
ask?
trying to think of a TV show that's like in real life, like humans, like that you would use like the face to like represent that TV show. Can you think of one right now?
Not TV show, but I mean like Captain
Sonic?
America. For like
Captain
movie.
America, Sonic. Okay, so
Well, Sonic's still a cartoon in a game. It's not a human.
Wait, I don't even know what we're talking about. I got lost.
Chris, what is
Evans?
it? Chris Evans ages, correct? So like, you couldn't use that same likeness 20 years from now. I mean, you could, but like it wouldn't be relevant.
Kinda like
you know what I'm
a
saying?
trademark?
Like a trademark. But So
Okay.
like Pikachu, for instance, since it's illustrated, it will have that same likeness 20 years, 30 years from now. So unless they decide to draw like an older Pikachu, it's always going to be that lovable, cute little Pikachu face. So
When
you're
he's
always
fat.
going to have the same likeness to be relatable to. So that was like Mickey Mouse. Disney's always going to be, you know, what's the word?
When you look at it, you know that's Mickey Mouse.
You know it's Mickey Mouse. Or
Hello
you know
Kitty.
when you Hello
Yeah, there you
Kitties.
go.
So
Which was like 20 years before fucking Pokemon. And
Really?
yeah, and
That's
Pokemon
crazy.
like surpassed it. By
I like to think
fucking-
Pokemon kind of combined like the cuteness of like Sanrio products with like anime of like, you know, Japanese or like, you know, Japanese action anime. So you got like the best of both worlds.
the best
The
of both worlds.
best of both worlds.
Rock out the show.
Oh my god.
We are Hannah
Another thing
Montana
that didn't
stans.
take off that well, Hannah Montana, you know, it really phased out. What didn't Hannah Montana do right that Pokemon's doing, you know? So
Not take drugs.
Not leak her nudes.
fuck. What is one of the main illustrators of Pokemon did a lot? Oh, the guy who designed Lugia, he did a lot of drugs.
What if you think about it? A lot of people that come up with a lot of stuff, especially in like art and stuff, they're on drugs. It's not. It's creativity. Like
They're on
they,
drugs,
they come out like if you think about like crazy art,
Creativity
a lot of them are on
fueled.
drugs.
We're all on this drug called life.
Get woke.
man.
Get woke.
I'm trying to think of anything else that I wrote down on my fancy piece of paper that we should talk about. Oh my god. My notes.
Oh look,
my
it's
notes.
because
Pentagon.
they went by Watsy.
You fucker, not you fucking fucker.
Nah, but I think also the relevance of like what because if you compare Pokemon to sports cards, it's a whole thing like, you know, with the value and stuff like that, they can get hurt. Pokemon, that's not a thing. But what can they do that would stop them from being successful? There's not much they can do. Like even like they had ban cards and stuff, and that didn't stop them. That would be like
I
the
really
most
want them more.
risky thing that they can do. But like,
Sorry, my stomach just started hurting so bad from all the chicken I've eaten today.
well, you ate it so goddamn fast.
So I ate that, but like we got new chicken nuggets, a new chicken nugget at Trader Joe's, and we made some this morning. And there was like,
Did you pay for them?
no, we like made them to try. And there was like a plate of like I'm at like 30 of them, and like
You ate
it was
20.
funny because there was like they're sitting there and no one, and I just kept walking in there and eating one. I would walk one and eat them, and like people were on their lunch break for like 30
Do you
minutes.
work at the one next to the
the
quarry?
rim? Yeah, we talked about this in the last episode.
The quarry?
No, the rim.
Oh, there's one at the rim. Oh, I didn't
No,
know.
it's
Not
near
at the
the
rim.
rim, but
It's down
that's
the
the
street
one
from
I
here.
would. That's the locale you would refer to. So I had so much chicken today, and I feel sick now.
Stupid. Anyways, back to my question. What can they do wrong?
What can Pokemon do wrong?
Yeah, what can they do wrong?
Nothing.
Make really
Pokemon's fucking
shitty. Start making
ultimate.
really shitty games. But even then, I don't know.
No.
None of the stuff that Pokemon does now even matters.
They
to
would
me.
have to like stop the TCG. I think they
Right.
would have to like cut it.
So, do you think that they can keep
What if
up
the anime?
this?
What if the anime stopped? Do you think that's gonna hurt them?
No, because again, it's like this whole. It's a whole cycle. They have like, so like for instance, they delayed like Gold and Silver. They also delayed Ruby, which is why they went to. I don't know if you knew this in the anime. This is why they went to the Orange Islands because they had to delay the next like the
next
Johto.
game.
They had to delay Johto
After
that's-
Red and Blue, like
So
they
is
had that's
Orange
why.
Islands like a filler?
Yeah, they literally
Technically.
went to the Orange
Really?
Islands. They did those episodes like, hey, you know, when does this game come out? We can't start
I
doing
like the Orange
Johto
Islands
because they don't
as
have Gen 2
Yeah.
Pokemon yet. So it's literally like it's like one's dependent on the other. They can't release the new anime without releasing the new game or vice versa. So it's all coincides together.
So does the anime show the new Pokemon to put into the new game to put
Yeah.
new cards?
Oh, I'd be like,
So I'm
notice,
saying
like, for
if they
instance,
stop
like,
the anime,
Yeah, that's why.
like what's the big one? Sun and Moon. Like, did you know how all the Alolan, was it Alolan? Is that-
Alolan.
Yeah, all the Alolan stuff in Sun and Moon, it was all
Tapicoco.
all the trainers and stuff are all from the game.
Do you like the Alolan Pokemon?
I played like 45 minutes of that game and I stopped. All those weird. What was
I
it
didn't
called
like
when
it.
you like? It wasn't like a gym battle. It was like a
Oh yeah, I didn't. Even,
seance.
I didn't,
Like a, what was it, like a tribe battle.
yeah, I didn't even play it. I
Yeah, it
didn't
was
play,
horrible. I have one copy opened and then I have like so I always buy both the games and the other one's
So even
still.
that, like, so they've made some horrible cards, they made some horrible games, and they have some horrible anime at times. But the thing is,
But horrible is so subjective.
yeah,
so
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Bro,
Like,
your glasses are broken.
oh, I know, I broke them. I sleep hard, bro.
You sleep with your glasses on?
No, I accidentally I was in my bed and I took them off and I put them right there and I went to go get something, came back and I went, damn.
Yeah,
but
I don't know, man.
anyways.
I don't know what they can do wrong. I don't think they can do
Unless
like,
they
if-
start
because
saying
if-
like
if-
some
if
spouting
they-
off some racist, propaganda.
On the Twitter, like, fuck
Anything.
this.
I think
Yeah.
I think like something else is like in order for it to happen.
Are they too
something
big to
else-
fail?
It's too big to fail.
I
bro.
think so. Yeah, yeah. That
It's
or
too-
something's
it's
gonna have to
too-
push it out.
The
which I
fan
don't think
base,
anyone
like
will.
it's like one of those things that the fan base is so deep
Like,
that you could
'cause-
do bad things and be like, oh yeah, Pokemon.
Because
yeah.
right now we're in like a cancel culture too. Like, is there something that would cause us to cancel them?
Again, but like from the culture of Japan, they're not going to create anything that's going to be like offensive, in the
Yeah.
first place. So
They're not America.
I had a train. I had a train of thought and I forgot it.
You-
Oh, no,
did
yeah.
Did you not catch it?
why do you have to say my job?
Damn it, I lost it again.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Oh yeah, okay. So like,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
that's it.
tell anybody, like I said, they're too big to fail. Like you can literally tell anybody and be like, Pokemon, and they'll know what the fuck Pokemon is.
You mean no
You literally
Pokemon?
just have to say Pokemon. I bet you can go to like a third world country and say Pokemon, and they're gonna know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think so.
don't know
But if like,
We should do that. We should go downtown and just walk up to random people and be
Pokemon?
like, "Hey,
Pokemon?
what do you know about Pokemon?"
that's gonna be a good episode where we
Alright.
just say Pokemon.
hey,
and
it's
see what
kind of
people-
cool.
I have good ideas, guys.
Well, this episode is your idea, so
Okay.
fucking
Hey, I
time.
actually did one today.
Fucking
So we text each other and we're like, okay, what are we gonna talk about? And then we all like try to come up with ideas, and I came up with this one. I was like, okay, I'm done for the year.
But yeah, but like if you said like told someone random like Dragon Ball Z, they might know it, but there's a chance that they might not.
Yeah,
You know,
see that.
Or Digimon. Even Digimon. Like
And
Put them in order. Ready? Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Dragon Ball Z.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon. Because I love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I would say mine would be Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh last, really?
Yeah, I played it a lot when I was a kid, but it's just
I played it
got away.
lot.
It got
dude.
away from me.
My grandma spent so much money on cards when I
Now,
was
if you
younger.
want to talk about a devil card, that's a devil card.
what?
Yu-Gi-Oh, because it has all the seances and stuff like
Yu-Gi-Oh
that.
was dope.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Did you? Dark Magician was my favorite.
So let's talk. That's something because we're talking about like things being relevant.
What is up with y'all doing them in the mics?
Dude, my stomach hurts bad. But before we finish, we're talking about things like still being relevant and being successful. So we were talking about this before, like how we want Pokemon to reprint stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh's been doing basically the same shit.
Yeah, we talked about it
different
last
day
time.
for the longest time. Why do you think all these reprints are still so popular with all these? Like, why are these not getting? Why are people like, oh, another Dark Magician? They're like, oh, but they're like, oh, another one. Like, why are people getting so stoked on these?
For me, Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not more about a value thing. It's a play thing, and so the art is just cool.
So they're bringing back these older cards for the TCG. Simply. Oh, okay. So when you think about that,
it's not us. Like Pokemon, we play the TCG, but we have a really big market for like the value of it. With Yu-Gi-Oh, there is some value to it, but most of them are playing it just to play the game. And so it's not like, hey, I want to go grade this. It's probably like half of what Pokemon is when it comes to like grading and value.
And I think that's why Pokemon started putting in like VMAXs and Vs and stuff like that to
make it more rare.
To make it to up the TCG. Obviously that's without being.
That's where we go back to the playability versus the collectability.
Because if you think about it, like Yu-Gi-Oh has been doing different stuff since the get-go. You know what I mean? Like first they had fucking just regular Yu-Gi-Oh, then they had fusion shit where you fuse things together, and then they had like
and shout out to Pokey Brews from Florida who all the time, every time I have like modern or like TCG questions, I always reach out to him because he's really knowledgeable about TCG. So if you ever want to get into TCG, hit up Pokey Brews on Instagram.
You can also do Dark Magician on TCG. On TikTok. He does a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, that's where I get my Yu-Gi-Oh information from.
So it's good to branch out to other people to ask
so it goes like that, and then it goes like
Black Magician,
XYZs, and then Synchros, and then I think there's some other new shit going on.
When Synchros came out, I left.
I got back in for a little while.
So hard.
Cool.
When e-readers came out, I left.
Did you actually get out when e-readers when you like can?
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Because you can swipe them, right?
Yeah.
And
swipe or no swiping.
Well, like I was saying, so that all happened, and then now all of a sudden, like within the last like how many years do you think it's been? Like maybe like 4 years. 4 or 5 years is when like VMAXs and started coming out. Like that's like
VMAX came out like a year or two ago, right?
VMAXs? VMAXs, there was a suit.
No.
VMAXs were.
It was Mega before.
So it was ultra rares. Then it was.
No, we're talking about like not like ultra rares and rares. Talking about like
when
types
V's and VMAXs
like different
like
evolutions.
Yeah, like the evolutions like VMAXs,
I know the Megas came out first.
Mega EXs.
It came out in Sword
Evolution.
and Shield. It came out Sword and Shield, I think.
Well, Sword and Shield's a huge ass. That's like a big. If you go look at the sets, there's so many fucking sets in.
But I never played Sword and Shield.
There's like.
But yeah, V's and VMAXs I think came out in Sword and Shield because that's when you got the little thing in the game. You get the little fucking thing and you can make them go all fucking V.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, they had Megas
Speaking of all that,
12,
they had Megas in Ruby and Sapphire, Alpha Ruby
sets?
and Omega Sapphire.
They had what?
They had Megas in Alpha
Megas,
Ruby
but that's not V's and VMAX.
No, but I'm talking about Megas.
I don't care. No,
what does a Mega matter?
Mega Man.
But what I'm saying is that's how they like when they started pulling out new stuff for where they started doing something
where we're
different.
going with this, but yeah, cool.
So where do we think? So 5 years, 5 year prediction, because I don't like going 30 years. In 5 years, we're gonna have what? 2 more games, maybe.
Well, because one's already coming out.
12 more sets. 15? No, not the way we're going.
Fuck.
3.
It sounds like so much.
We'll have like because 3 is
15 more sets.
That's why you best.
Not
That's why
including
you
the holiday set.
That's why you best believe I'm sitting on them Evolving Skies, bro.
Dude, Evolving Skies is like hard to find right now.
Yeah, I know. They're like $160 right now. My brother just like called me and asked me like how much you want for those booster boxes.
Oh, it's only 160?
Yeah.
That's
a lot.
You have more than one?
I have 2. Well, technically 3, but
sell me one
of them. No.
His brother
I
just
want
asked.
one for a whatnot stream.
You can just get one off a TCG player. You can
for like 180 though. For like 180.
Yeah, you can find them.
Oh, I mean, I want one though.
Yeah, go buy one.
That's the only modern set that's come out so far that I've liked.
Why?
Because they have like 3 alt arts that I think are pretty freaking cool.
Okay. The Rayquaza.
The Rayquaza?
Rayquaza or Rayquaza?
Rayquaza.
I got Rayquaza.
Yeah, I've always said Rayquaza, and then now I started saying Rayquaza.
Well, like when you look, if you break down language,
put it in the comments.
QUA is like Rayquaza.
Rayquaza.
It is Japanese, but we are saying French.
If I knew you were gonna do that.
Manon.
So, yeah.
So we'll end this episode. If you come in about 2 to 3 weeks, we will be at CollectCon.
Oh, it's right around the corner already, dude.
We'll have two tables.
We're in the last week of
so how are we going to do this? We have microphone on the floor, the room.
He goes, I'm in here. He's like, can we put all this in your truck? Like, do you think it'll fit? I'm like, it's a truck.
Your
It'll
computer
fit.
as well?
Yeah.
I told him I'm gonna have him sign a contract. If
But
it
I
gets lost, stolen, or broken, I'm not responsible.
That's a lot of shit. So basically, none of it. I'm just like all
like
this,
no, you can put this and the computer go in your car.
Yeah.
I'll take this. And regular stuff, not electronics.
I don't want to do. Are we gonna do 2 dudes? Like all 4 of us
two
in one
dudes,
car?
Are we doing 2 dudes?
one cup?
What?
So like,
He rolled his eyes so hard.
Oh man.
we'll figure the logistics out
For
off,
what?
off air. Just how we're gonna drive there and stuff. Like I'm
You're
big into
driving
planning.
together, and I'm driving.
No, but
my
like
wife.
there's 2 other dudes with us. So like, are we gonna take 2 cars or all dudes in one
all
car?
dudes in one car. Dude. Why would we
Y'all
take
driving,
all
I mean,
these
It's a
cars?
lot of.
there.
I don't know if we can fit all that shit and all our luggage.
Why the fuck we taking so much luggage for?
Yeah, dude, what
We'll
it's-
go in 2 days. The fuck you need to take?
Went 4 days.
We all have like pat cards and stuff. It's a lot.
not.
It's a lot of things. To
Yeah,
think
there you
about.
go.
I have a black case.
That's it. Oh damn, that's gonna take
You
up
can
so
put
much
a
room.
suitcase in my truck, and I'll take it up there when I get up there.
Listen, I like to worry about stuff. Stop shaking. I like to worry about stuff way ahead of time.
You like to worry about stuff, period, and then wait for the last minute.
Period.
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 Anyways, we're gonna be at Collecticon. We'll do interviews and stuff, and then also me and Juju for sure be selling some stuff.
Yeah,
I
probably.
I'll be
won't,
selling
but-
us. I'll be selling a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I got a
Come
bunch of
find
slabs,
me.
guys. But if you don't want to wait, you can just go to
You
givingwebster.com
come
website.
find me on that flow, man. You trying to get some draw? Find me on the flow. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we got cards. I want to do more trades than anything. So
Oh yeah, if you have any damaged cards and they're vintage, come let me know.
If you got shinings and you got crystals for like steel,
hit him up. Hit me up.
Don't fuck him. Hit me up.
No, don't fuck me. You.
How are you, the other thing is, you said you're bringing 2 friends.
2 friends?
Yeah.
My little brother and a friend. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're too old to be keep saying little. We have to say younger.
Just because you're hella tall. Doesn't
I thought that the other day. I always say my little sister, but she's like 22. So I'm gonna say, you know what,
He's
my
still
younger
my little
sister.
brother. He's little to me.
I call him Young Cholo every time I see him now.
My
Oh,
little
man.
brother.
Ever since that one picture he posted, he had his buttons buttoned up. I was like, "What up, Cholo?" And now he always has his beanie over his eyes. So I'm like, "What up, Cholo?" Young Cholo,
But people don't know we're the official new podcast of Collecticon now.
dude. No,
I am gonna take my little snowball mic and I'm gonna walk around and try to interview some people.
Hopefully, I don't know. I'm so fucking.
you're
I'm
the
literally-
mastermind. You're the mastermind
Yeah,
behind this
I'm
whole
I'm so
operation.
procrastinating.
I'm literally just
but like
unplugging it
they
then,
have
just
like
this.
this Rode fucking like handheld mic that's like super good.
You have to do all that.
I want to.
What is it? It's handheld.
Yeah, it's handheld, dude.
You did a little too well.
Joto.
Now I know why Juju's here.
All right, guys. Before we get into more of these dick jokes, it's been
We
real.
got a lot of dick
Yeah.
jokes today.
So I think Pokemon is super successful.
Yeah, I mean that's
that's all it is. That's
I don't
all-
know why, but
Y'all
it is.
watched an hour and something just for us to tell you it's super successful.
Basically,
Just
it's
so
just
you
me
didn't
give you Japanese facts for 5 minutes, and then us just talk. But
Yeah,
it was
pretty
cool.
much.
That's been real.
it's successful because of Pikachu. There you go. That's
Pikachu.
it.
It's successful for me for synergy. And media Makasaki.
This guy.
Mikusu. Not
And you,
Makasaki.
what was your reason?
It's 80s Japanese.
Probably something.
Business literature. Probably something. I
Probably
don't know.
something.
Money. But really, though, when it boils down to it, it's capitalism. It's greed. They need to. They want to keep printing. They have to keep printing. So many different
would you
people's
not?
companies rely on it, and jobs
Yeah.
rely on it.
Exactly. So many.
You-
I wonder how many employees they
Hold
have.
on. You know, sorry I'm late. I don't need these.
Sorry, I'm
Pokemon's
late.
gonna be here forever. You might as well grab a seat, grab some popcorn, and be along for the ride. Pikachu's here. Don't be afraid. Catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
And with that, good night. We'll talk to you later.
Later, guys.
Laters,
Bye.
guys.